councils were, all different municipalities do it different. We do the right way of doing it. We have, like you're the member now, we do it with citizens, and it's a great committee and it works really well. The question arises, citizens don't understand, is the fact that it does sit as it does. It is a special purpose body. We cannot tell the committee what to do, correct, through the planner?
That's correct.
So it's very much a difficult issue for a citizen to understand that council can't tell this committee what to do because they sit that way. And I don't know how many hundreds of times I've explained it to people in the last 25 years, but the reality of the situation is we don't know in advance, and our only option as a council is to take them to the OMB if we disagree with the decision. But if we don't have the planning report accompanying this, you know, we would rely on whatever. So I guess we never see the planning. All I'm saying is it's a piece of information that's they're available in terms of how are they available, should council have access in terms of on the, I'm just asking a question. Through the planner, I was asking.
It's entirely up to council. Council wants them. They're certainly entitled to get them. They won't come with this notice, however, because my reports won't be done until the end of this week. So they will come probably after the Committee of Adjustment deals with the applications. What's happened since I've been here is if the committee makes a decision that I, as a planner representing the municipality, doesn't feel is a good decision and not in keeping with good planning policy, I would bring that to council's attention and get a determination from council as to what they want to do. Did they want to appeal the committee's decision? We have done that very rarely, but we have done that.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't want to go there. I actually don't want to. Through you, Mr. Mayor, if you don't mind, we'll follow up to that. Why I'm saying that, Patty, is I don't want to go there. Once upon a time, in the distant past, right, we set up a policy through Carroll where, in fact, we set up a thing where we'd have resolution, conflict resolution before the decision making, if we knew that we were not, you know, go around it, right? Because you don't want to send us to the OMB, I know that. You don't do that. I understand that. So it has nothing to do with, it's just the information flow. That's all I was, where I was going at. So,
Well, and as I say, it's not an issue to provide council with those reports. I mean, they're public reports, certainly. They're on the website now. Jackie puts the whole agenda on our site, so they are readily available for any council member to read them. They're there for the meeting. Yeah.
But they don't come to us during this part. That was my point. Okay, thank you.
Councilor Owen?
I mean, they're available. We can read them if there is an issue. We can certainly call the planner. We can talk to staff. We can talk to Doug as our representative on the committee. But we've got access to those reports if we choose to. But that's a quasi-judicial body. We have a representative there who represents us well, and process works fine. We can get the information.
Well, and I agree. Like the synopsis is given for each scenario in front of you now. And I think if there's anything contentious, planning would maybe make us aware of that. It wouldn't be coming in a direct format. Plus, these are open meetings, same as what we would have with regular planning meetings. You're entitled to come to it as the public. There's a 20-day waiting period after every recommendations meeting. So if there's an issue with a ruling by the committee, then that person has either not shown up to the meeting, not read the notice in the paper, or has waited past the 20 days in order to make it. So that's the three options that are there for the public to speak to every issue that comes into the community. So,
Which I explained to everybody since I chaired the committee for 6 years myself, so I'm quite aware of the rules.
Exactly.
I just wanted to make sure, and obviously it's available, and that's important, right? I just wanted to confirm that availability. No problem. It's just there. It is.
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any other questions? All in favor of that? Carried. Bylaws, bylaw 97 for the rural water expansion. Bylaw 107. Clerk report 106. Bylaw 109 for resolutions to be. Councilor Russell, second by Councilor McGuire. Any questions on any of those bylaws? 3 readings. All in favor? Carried. The accounts for the month of August. One. We were the seconder for the account. Councilor Underwood. Councilor Russell. Any questions on the accounts? All in favor of the accounts? Carried. course, the motions from the last meeting. Okay?
Point of order, Mr. Mayor. Was there anything important from councilors who made the motions that didn't speak? Because I,
We didn't have a discussion on the motions, we had a
without
discussion
getting a report,
on receiving the motions.
is there anything to discuss at this meeting?
Staff report.
It's nice. I think it's fine.
You wait till the staff report, okay? Okay. New business? Opportunity for emergent issue, I don't believe there's any that I'm aware of.
It's not necessarily emergent, but neither would one to notice of motion or new business. I just wanted to ask a question with regards to, somebody was addressed earlier with the severance of a dwelling and access to a farming operation, and that is, I believe back in November of 2011, we had asked for a report on the rural water line. I'm just wondering, through you to Patty, whether that's in process and when we can expect to see that report come through.
It's in process, it hasn't, really haven't brought it forward. I thought I would bring it forward when there was, along with a severance application or an official plan amendment or zoning amendment where they weren't hooked to the rural water line, and we could have the discussion at the same time as we're having the discussion on that severance. They seem to go hand in hand, but so far we haven't had an application come before council where they weren't connected to the rural water line since the one that initiated your concern. So I just was gonna tie them together eventually in a report that comes to council.
Although it does create additional confusion if we don't have a policy in place, or haven't had a discussion in advance of that situation too.
Well-
So it may be of value to have it independent of the specific situation, when there's people here sitting at the table and we're trying to make decisions at that point. It's better, I think, to make it independent of a specific situation probably. It's my thought.
Okay. Okay, report will come along with the plan application.
Well,
A motion to
I'll
have-
make a motion then. Yes, I'll make a motion that, that we have the report by the end of October. Is that reasonable, Patty?
Second by Councilor Russell. Just asking for that report to go off. Yep.
It's the one that was going to, there's a difference of opinion whether there was mandatory hookup required of everyone or just mandatory pay. And there's a different perception on that. So staff is going to give their perception of it, and then we'll have a chance to look at it.
You still seconding?
And I'll just make a comment, as part of that, because you're gonna do the research anyways, I was just wondering if you could give us an update through the rural water, as well as the number of residents that have been destroyed, gone, looking up, and the severances. For an example, you mentioned on this one, we've seen a lot of these severance applications, correct? I think you did mention that tonight. So I think it's just important to put all those different things together, and when we're talking about policy, it's nice to have a kind of a view of what's going on in the country there. And there's been a lot of demolitions, there's been demand, the issue there, but there's also been this continual consolidation of farm operations, we'll call it, and then we have urbanites in the country, and I brought this up 3 years ago. I went, wow, that's pretty neat that we're just suddenly doing.
Saving the farm.
Yeah, saving the farm,
saving the
putting me
houses.
out in the country.
Yeah.
You know, it just seems a little, but just
Councilor
throw those things as part of the argument.
Councilor Owen?
Okay, so essentially, this report will really be a summary of what our current policies are.
Yep.
And a little bit of background, or bringing us up to date on
This is what's happened
on
since the
what's
rural
happened
water.
since. Yeah, okay.
It's okay.
Councilor Scott had your hand up earlier? No.
I think we just need to